morning, South. Welcome back to the J Square Show. Today is Friday, May 29th.
And today we have a special guest collaborator, Dr. Kaufman. Dr. Kaufman, what has this quarantine held for you and your family?
Hey South, the game is eat it or dance.
What is this? Wait. Ooh, an olive. I'll eat it.
You're gonna eat it. That means the rest of us have to dance.
Oh,
It's marmalade jelly.
I'll dance.
Dance.
He looks disgusted. Oh.
No marmalade.
Oh, crouton. What's a crouton? Oh, croutons are good. They're good. They're good. The best. How did they do that?
All right, we gotta dance. Eat it.
What the heck? Is that onion? Oh, it's cream cheese. Oh, okay. I can eat that. Bro.
Oh,
I just.
you gotta dance. We're terrible dancers. All right. I got an onion.
Oh!
Dance.
I just did.
All right.
What is it?
I'm gonna dance.
It's mustard. On this day in history, in 1790, Rhode Island became the last of the original 13 colonies to ratify the United States Constitution. Better late than never, guys.
On this day in history, in 1953, Mount Everest was conquered as Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Sherpa Tenzing Norgay of Nepal became the first climbers to reach the summit.
Also on this day in history, in 1999, Space Shuttle Discovery completed the first docking with the International Space Station.
Now that we are nearing the end of the 2019-2020 school year, Mrs. Farmer has some information for us on how we can stay healthy this summer.
Hey Bison, how's it going? Here I am, still sitting outside in the yard, enjoying the sunshine, and I would really encourage you guys to get outside and enjoy the sunshine too. It's great for vitamin D, and vitamin D is what you need to help strengthen your immune system, help your brain, and help your soul. So get up off the couch, come outside. Now, with that being said, when you're outside, make sure you're protecting your eyes with your sunglasses, and make sure you're protecting your skin with sunscreen. Apply it frequently and vigorously. Also, when it does start to get hot this summer, make sure you're drinking lots of water. You'll need it. Now, just as last time, I'm still here and I'm still throwing the ball. Have a great summer, South High Bison. I'm glad you made it to the last week. Be strong and have fun.
Thank you, Mrs. Farmer. Hey, AP exam takers, we're really proud of you. Not only did you continue to learn content during a pandemic, but you challenged yourself to take an incredibly difficult test in a new format through a new online platform. The AP teachers join me in congratulating you for demonstrating the herd value of determination. For those of you who experienced difficulties loading your answers, you should have requested a makeup exam. Makeup exams for the AP tests are next week. On May 28th, students who are eligible to take this exam should have been notified by College Board through their email address. You should also receive your e-ticket to take the exam 2 days before your test. Here is the exam schedule. On Monday, June 1st at 10 a.m., U.S. Government will test. At noon, Human Geography will test, and at 2 o'clock, Calc AB and BC will test. On Tuesday, June 2nd at 10 o'clock, English Literature will test, European History will test at noon, and Chemistry will test at 2 o'clock. On Wednesday, June 3rd, U.S. History will test at 10 a.m., Environmental Science will test at noon, and Biology will test at 2. On Thursday, June 4th, World History will test at 10, Spanish at noon, and Statistics at 2 o'clock. Finally, on Friday, June 5th, English Language will test at 10 o'clock, and Psychology will test at 2. Your test scores will be available through your AP account starting July 15th. Please contact your AP teacher if you have any questions. Now, Mrs. Weisbrook also has some ideas about summer plans.
The Laramie County Library System will provide a virtual summer reading challenge. Individuals will be able to complete the challenge online and earn tickets to enter into drawings. Adults and children of all ages are encouraged to participate, and all participants are eligible for a final prize upon completion of the challenge. More information on how to register for the Summer Reading Challenge 2020 will be available in the coming weeks at laramiecountylibrary.org. Our family loves to participate in summer reading programs. Here's a short video about what we read in the Weisbrook house. Hey Bison, I wanted to chat with you about some options for selecting books to read. Mrs. Scar has been providing good book reviews for you to think about. I wanted to touch on some other ideas. If you find books that are easy for you to read, that can be a great choice. For me, I really enjoy young adult series, and I just started Scythe, and I'm really enjoying it. Other series like Divergent, Maze Runner, and Harry Potter, I read really quickly and I really enjoyed them. I have also started reading some nonfiction and historical fiction. I really enjoy reading about leaders of our past and events that have influenced our current situations. Sometimes it's important to look at books that can improve and develop ourselves, books that encourage and inspire us, and books that sometimes are merely just for fun. You might be surprised when a class assignment leads you in a direction you weren't expecting. I was required to read a science fiction or fantasy book when I was in school, and I was dreading the assignment because I had disliked every other book in that genre that I had tried to read. However, I went to the library and picked one out randomly, and long story short, I loved it, and it has become one of my very favorite books, and I searched for it years and years after I finished that assignment, and I couldn't find it, and I finally found it a few years ago, and I now have a physical and a digital copy of it. Then, if you're still having a hard time, there are many lists, and you can create a challenge. I just got this book of 1,000 books to read before you die. I've read many of the books already in here, and I'm looking forward to reading many more. I've had book challenges with friends of mine, with colleagues, with former and current students, and I enjoy trying new things, trying new books, and discovering what I like more and more. So try something new, and happy reading.
That sounds like a great plan for the summer. Dr. Kaufman also has an important announcement for anyone over the age of 18.
Attention 18-year-olds. November 2020 is an election year and your first chance to vote. In order to vote in Wyoming, you must be 18 years old on or before November 3rd, 2020, a U.S. citizen, and be a resident of Wyoming. Wyoming prefers if you register at the county clerk's office. However, if you cannot go to the county clerk's office, you can find the registration form online through the Secretary of State's website. You will need to print the form off, complete it in blue or black ink, have it notarized, and send it back in with copies of your identification. These paper registrations are due 14 days prior to the election, which is on Tuesday, November 3rd. If you cannot go to the county clerk's office and you cannot complete the mail-in form, do not fret. You can still vote. Wyoming allows you to register the exact same day as the election at your polling site. You will need a form of identification, such as a government-issued photo ID, like a driver's license, or a current bank statement or paycheck with your name on it. Again, you can register the exact same day as the election at your polling site. To find your polling place, please visit the Secretary of State's website at www.sos.wyo.gov/elections/polling place. Please note that Wyoming does not accept the National Voter Registration Form found on online sites. Vote.org is an excellent resource to learn about voter registration, polling places, early voting, and voting ID. But please do not register to vote through vote.org, as Wyoming does not accept online registration. Decisions are made by the people who show up, so get to a polling place and make your voice heard. Students, make sure that you turn in all of your late and missing assignments to your teachers. Also, please contact each one of your teachers to let them know what your grade option for that class will be.
Dr. Kaufman has a fun game to pass the time. Take it away.
In the Kaufman house, we love music, all of us. We love music across genres and across time periods, though as a family, we probably like 90s alternative rock the most. I have playing a game with me today my daughter, Emmy Kaufman, and her favorite band is?
Green Day.
Green Day, and my favorite band is the Airborne Toxic Event. And today I challenge Madison to a game of Ruin the Band Name. So basically, we have to change a band's name by just changing one letter. And we're gonna do it until we run out. Go.
Mountains of Wayne.
Bowling for Souls.
The Crash.
The Rash.
Metallics.
I gotta think of one. Red Zeppelin.
Foo Fighters.
Alice Cooper.
Ron Zombie.
Ron Zombie. Good pull. Let's go with White Zion.
The Grateful Red.
Let's go with Dead Leopard.
Go Doubt.
How about who else do I love? Payday Parade.
Linkin Park.
How about Tall Out Boy?
The Leech Boys.
Ooh, or the Beach Toys. Okay, Corn, but with a C, because the K isn't cool.
But that's the same.
It's not the same because it's a C instead of a K.
But it's the same word.
Okay, Born.
The Rolling Stones.
Dink Floyd.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Let's see, who else do I have? Bon Jovi.
Pound Garden.
How about, let's see, Frankie Valli and the Four Reasons.
I don't know. Motley Crue.
That's good. Good call. How about Blank 182?
I'm out.
I was thinking of Third Eye Blink. So you know I'm the winner.
Yes.
You can see it. I will take it. High five. Good band names.
Thanks, Dr. Kaufman. Students, be sure to check out all of your messages from Mrs. Tejan about graduation information, as it is available.
And now for the weather. Today's weather will be partly sunny with a high of 78 and a low of 53 degrees.
On Saturday, you can expect the weather to be partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. The high is going to be 79 and the low will be 53. Get outside and get some fresh air.
Sunday will be partly cloudy, high of 79 and low of 56.
Thanks for tuning in to J Squared, and thanks to Dr. Kaufman for joining us.
We are honorable,
enthusiastic,
responsible, and determined.
We are
South.